Very good morning, Level 7. Welcome back to our online class. I hope you're doing well and I hope you've done your homework, because if you haven't, please make sure that you finish your homework and send it to your teacher soon, okay? Right. So, what day is it today? Are we in today? Yes, today it's the weekend. Today it's Friday, May 29, 2020. Very good. So, because everybody should be exciting right now because we're having a Saturday and Sunday, so our weekend is coming soon. Great. Now, today is Speaking Tutor 1A. So today we're going to be focused on our last unit in Speaking Tutor 1A, okay? So please make sure that you have all the books in your hands, okay? So today, this morning for session 1, we're focusing on Speaking Tutor 1A. Okay, good. But before we move on to our session in Unit 2, Memorable Stories, Lesson 4, Speaking Practice and Role-Playing Presentation. If you're unsure of where we are, you can open your book to page 46 and 47. Okay, before we go on to the whole session, let's do a quick review, okay, of what we've done in the last days. Right, so let's review on our vocabulary. All right, repeat after me, okay? Touched, touched, scored, scored, hiked, hiked, won, saw, saw, fell down, bake, baked, made, went, got, jumped, rode, played, visited. Okay, very good. So these are the review of our vocabularies in the previous page. Right, now today we are going to be focusing and touching on two certain tasks. Task number 1, we're going to be talking about speaking practice. And task number 2, we're going to be talking about role-playing presentation. Now let's do the first task together. And I'm going to explain to you what each of these tasks mean and what they're for, okay? So for speaking practice, it's very, very important in English, okay? In English, if you speak more, you practice better, okay? So try to speak English at home at all times if you can. I mean, if your mom or your dad speaks English or one member of your family speaks English, please make sure that you practice them so you don't forget English, okay? Right, so speaking practice. Now, how do we do a speaking practice? How do you start a conversation in speaking practice? Okay? Before you do that, you can always choose a topic. If you don't know what to talk about, you can choose a topic. Okay? So a topic would be, for example, let's talk about the day at the market. Okay? So let's say that our topic today, we're going to talk about the day at the market. Okay? Day at, sorry, I'm going to write it up here because it's a topic. Day at the market. Right? So this is going to be our topic. In speaking skills, in speaking practice, you need to have a topic. If you don't have a topic, you will not be able to know what you're going to be talking about. Okay, so day at the market. What else do you need? You need to make a list. Okay, make a list, make a list of vocabs. What do I mean by vocabs? Remember, what do I mean by vocabs? Yes, a list of vocabs, meaning what? fruit, vegetables, okay? So for example, fruits, I'm just gonna write veg, okay? Vegetables, actually I'm gonna write all. Vegetables, not vegetables, not vegetable or whatever you said, okay? So it's vegetables, not vegetable. Vegetables, okay? What else? Cutleries, you know what cutleries are? Cutleries are mainly like forks and knives and spoons, okay? So they're called cutleries. Kitchen material, kitchen maybe, okay? Kitchen supplies, so like pots and pans, could be also gas stove, what else? Something that supplies for the kitchen, okay? So like a baking things, okay? So you need to make a list of vocabs in order to talk about your day at the market, okay? And there's more. Okay, what about next? We're gonna talk about the topic with a partner. So you need to talk about this topic with your partner. It's very important that if you are going to talk into speaking practice, you need to talk it with your partner. Why do I say that? Because sometimes if you get something wrong or you made a mistake, your partner can actually explain to you or correct you, okay? It's okay if you have maybe at home you don't have many family or many people in your house that speaks English. It's fine. You can even practice it on your own by writing them down and try speaking it to yourself, okay? Yeah, right. So you need to talk about the topic with a partner, okay? That's very important. Then you need to write the topic into a conversational styles. Okay, so you need to write the topic into conversational styles. That is going to get us through to role-playing presentation. Now, how do we put the topic into a presentation of style? So, day at the market. So for example, I'm going to say Emily. There's going to be two people. So Emily would say, hey Ken. How was the market today? Okay. Ken would say, oh, it's very busy. It was very, very busy. What did you buy? Emily asked. Yeah? Did you buy? Okay, then Ken would say, I bought. I bought. Good. Thank you for correcting. I bought fruits and vegetables for cooking. For cooking. Okay, so Emily, hey Ken, how was the market? Oh, it was very busy. What did you buy? Well, I bought fruits and vegetables for cooking. Okay, so these are the samples of speaking practice and making it into a better conversation, okay? So then the conversation goes on and on and on. What kind of vegetables you buy, what kind of fruit you buy, how much did you buy, what did you make when you got home, okay? So these are just a practice of speaking, of choosing a topic and talk about it, okay? But then at the end of it, you can turn it to a conversation style. This leads us to a role-playing presentation. Now, what is a role-playing presentation? What is a role-playing presentation? Can you tell me? Exactly, yeah, it's a play or it's a talk between two people, okay? So it's a talk or discussion between two or more people, right? So it's a talk or discussion between two or more people. Now, can I make a role play for more than 2 or 4? For example, if I want to have like a 4 people role play, is that okay? Yeah, sure, I can do that. That's not a problem. Okay, that's not a problem. So I can make any. I can choose any numbers of people to make role play. Okay. What do we talk in a role play? So again, it's the same thing as speaking practice, right? You need to choose. Oh, sorry. We need to choose a topic. So how can we create a role play? We need to choose a topic. Right? You need to choose a topic. What else? You need to choose the place. The place. What do I mean by the place? It's where it happened or where it's taken, okay? Where the scene takes place. Okay? What else? Exactly, yeah. So we also need to name our role players. We need to name right? So we need to name our role players. It's important. You either have an A or a B, a C or a D, but it's better if you can give them names. So for example, it could be Ben with Jessica, with Maria, with Lawrence or something, okay? So this is how we made a role play presentation. Now in the next board, what we're gonna do, I'm going to actually show you how to write a role play. Right. Okay, so when we're now going to move to our class practice, we're going to choose a topic that you like and turn it into a role play presentation. Okay, so let's do the presentation about our class. Oh, at school, sorry, at school. So there's going to be 2 people, okay? There's going to be 2 people, so I'm going to call it A and B. So I've already chosen my topic. I'm going to choose my at school, okay? Because it's easier. So A can ask, hey, how did your exam go? How was school? So I can say, hey, how was school? Or how was your exam actually? How was your exam? B can reply, oh, it did not go well. A can say, what happened? Okay. B come back. Well, I think I've missed a lot of sections. Okay, well, I think I've missed a lot of section. Okay, I missed a lot. Then A, don't worry, I'm sure you can do better. B, thanks, man, thanks. Right? So, this is the classic example. Well, it's a small example of a role play, a simple role play presentation, okay? So, at school, A, hey, how was your exam? B, oh, it did not go well. A, what happened? Well, I think I've missed a lot of sections. A, don't worry, I'm sure you can do better. B, thanks. Sometimes the conversation does not have to be very short. It can be very, very long, okay? Because sometimes the longer it is, it's the better, because you want to make this role play into more understanding and more entertaining, okay? Because a lot of people tend, when they're making a role play, example like in school, most students, they just make like a 2 seconds role play. Yeah, if you go for too long, sometimes depending on the topic, it's also quite boring. But if you choose a very nice topic and you know how to do a nice layout of the topic, it's great, okay? So please, now for your class practice, your teacher is going to send you some work relating to your class presentation. Now sometimes what you need to do, you can also record your own voice after doing the presentation. You can record your own voice and you can send it to your teacher, okay? So that's easy. He or she will mark your work, okay? So I hope this helped. And remember, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask your homeroom teachers at any time. Okay, I will see you in the next session. Bye-bye.